between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Sellers. Turns up, it's Clark. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Top 5 up to this point is really good, and staying there as we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years.
Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls it. The option, he'll keep it. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Right down the middle. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Harbor. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally...
He's running free down the middle. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are those that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Got some green grass. He's got enough. Turning it on. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Across the 25. Makes the grab in their space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you can tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going toward the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Prepares to throw for it on fourth. Rushes on. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Throwing, Mensah. And the ball's free in the end zone. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
Well, it's a great job by the defense, forcing the fumble. They were hoping they'd jump on it for a touchdown. The offense got there first, but it's a safety and a great play defensively.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake, Sellers. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Throwing, Sellers. Looking left. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Quick give. It's Clark. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Quarterback keeps it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
4th down, Sellers. Makes a grab past the marker. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable. job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Second and long here.
Red 18, red 18. Zip.
Here's Darian Mentor to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. At the 40, there he goes. Off and running. Touchdown, Cade. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Clark. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harbor. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Right side, it's Harbor. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Sellers. Look out. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to get the corner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, it's Fletcher. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Making the adjustment on the play. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Mensah. Under pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Canes in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And just when you thought this half was going to end ho-hum, the offense coughs it up, and the defense is able to not only recover the fumble, but they take it back for a touchdown they steal more points before heading in at halftime.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
And week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Crimson Tide coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Making the adjustment. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Hurricanes are marching down the field. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here's Mensah to throw. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football, you want to get upfield and make more yards, but sometimes you got to realize, I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion. That was a missed opportunity right there.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want in offense, because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short. Now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point. They're on top by 5. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll line up for a second down play. Here's Sellers to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. And you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
The run inside. It's Clark. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Stopped and brought down at the 15. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. That pass is incomplete.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open. As a result, it's an incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those.
And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Mensah. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Canes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll try the left side. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So first down will open up the final period. Sellers on the play action. Out wide right, it's Fuller.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Clark. Great move, now he's got room. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Sellers. Oh, he wants it all. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in a sudden change situation.
Canes offense comes onto the
gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Throwing, Sellers. That's caught. It's Hunt. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Turns it upfield. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. On the move. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
That it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Snags it. At the 45 on its way. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
The AT unit on the field. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. That Miami offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Rush right in his face. Got the back over the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Give to the single back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback changing the play. Hits inside. It's Fletcher. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got him on the RPO. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the 4th quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receiver. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll take the deep shot. Snared outside. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the 1st down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Kringle. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And in the final moment, they've taken the lead.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Man, you've got to love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously. You worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.